What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Davion, the Flick Star, back at you with another review video for Raising Kanan. Let's get right into it. They ain't waste no time. They didn't waste no time. I'm gonna say it again. They didn't waste no time. Marvin got right to it. I'll repeat. Marvin got right to it. Marvin got right to it. He let it go. What did I say? Marvin may be the black sheep. When it comes to his family, he's always going to be there. I told y'all. My goodness, what a hell of a scene. I was wondering, my only thing is no one got hit. But I don't think he cared. I think it was to send a message. But if someone did get hit, then let it be. My man Marvin came through like the Terminator and aired the whole parking lot out. Now, good thing Unique had that bulletproof BMW, because he would have been a goner. I'm talking about he switched cheese everyone. And for that rat it on Kanan, I was happy. I was happy when he put a hole right in his face. Boom! Put a hole right in his face for ratting. Now, I mentioned earlier in all my previous, actually, we don't need to get into that. So now things is getting crazy now. Y'all, I told y'all. I mean, come on, power is never going to leave us hanging. Power is never, ever going to fall short. No matter how cheesy it can get. I'm not talking about Raising Kanan. No matter how cheesy a soap operation can get, excuse me, they're always going to deliver. Okay? They're going to deliver. Marvin is fed up. He didn't had it. We seen the side of Marvin that we've been waiting on. There's been potential. We've been waiting for his potential beast, and it's starting to come out. And so it seemed like him and Rock, they reconciled. He was talking about how he was the big brother, how he was the one that put them on to the game. But then when he went to jail and how he fell down from the top, and how Rock came and replaced him. Now he taking orders from her. So he had a little, to get off his chest. I'm glad that they came together to reconcile and get on the same page. So you know what I'm saying? Kanan, little young Kanan, gets word of what's going on. And it seems that Rock is making up her mind. She's seeing everything for what it is. She know Unique is going to come back blazing. So this whole time, after all this whole time of trying to keep him out the game, she just comes to a realization that this is what it is. We're at war. Now, let me, the dichotomy between that and Tariq is, well, for one, this is during the time when there was scarce resources. This was in the middle of the crack epidemic. Kanan's mother was active out here. They were still living in the trenches. His whole family is full of criminals. They don't live in the penthouse. Violence hits home closer than it did for Tariq and Raina and Yaz. Kanan got a lot what he wanted, but he lives ghetto fabulous. It's multiple. It makes sense why Kanan will be in the game than it does Tariq. So this is just for anyone that says, well, he had everything. Well, I mean, most likely, if his mother gets killed, then most likely he's going to step up. Not to mention that he's going to want vengeance. So now Rock has come to a conclusion that it is what it is at this point. She ain't got many soldiers. Everyone is scarce. She's telling Kanan, giving them a piece. But let's talk about that intense heartbreak. Well, I wasn't heartbroken, but that sad, intense scene. Jukebox is going through it. Right now, her character arc and her story arc, we're starting to finally see why she becomes Jukebox in the original Power. Because of all this trauma going on. I mean, she already has a bleak look to her. She's already, I mean, if you've seen Power, the original book 1, as people call it now, you'll see that she's ruthless, cold, nonchalant in ways. It's scary. So you getting to see a whole different side of Juka with her being younger, but you seeing the trauma and all the stress. You seeing everything. You seeing everything cultivate to building this monster. So we know Jukebox is mourning Nicole's death. She's going through it. Even Nicole's mother, which is I hate when I seen her talk crazy through the screen. I wanted to smack fire out of her. I wanted to choke her. I hate it. I hated her mother. I hate her mother. Her father is the only one that's reasonable. So, Jukebox, comes into the room. We see Marvin looking around. But before that, I meant to say, Marvin is looking around. I don't know why he's snooping around. It's just for some reason you just start snooping around. And I like how they did that because we never really seen them interact. We never really see. We don't even know how good he knows his daughter. So we see him going around in her stuff. He sees the little tape that her and Nicole had made. And, he starts feeling away. And Jukebox catches him. And, they get into a fight. They get into a real physical fight. Like two niggas going at it. And then he dropped the word faggot. I mean, oh God, I hope YouTube don't use that word. But he used the word the F word, the other F word. And I haven't heard that on TV in a minute. So they going at it. They just go at it. Did you see how they went at it? This is for all my people that watched it at 12. Did you see how they was going at it like two dudes? I'm talking about spitting and scratching. It was like, yo. And I had, for some strange reason, and it is a strange reason to think this, I had a feeling that he was probably going to choke her out, but he came to his senses. But, now you see what all this, remember what I said earlier, why Jukebox becomes the cold person that she is. She's lost her love. She has a hatred for the mother, you can just tell. And now she has a hatred for her father. So that was an intense scene. I'm pretty sure it was pretty heartbreaking for other people. Some people who relate, because some parents, they're not very accepting of their children, especially when it comes to sexuality or religious preferences. So moving on, we see Rock's mama for the first time. And they start talking about why she became who she became. And and it's kind of cool because we don't really see much of Rock's background. We don't really see why she became who she became, but just looking at her mother, we don't even have to have a whole backstory, but just seeing her mother and hear what her mother has to say, and you can tell how her mother talks to her, you can kind of tell like, oh yeah, it was something going on, you know what I'm saying? Unique is on the warpath. Let's talk about Unique real quick. Let's talk about how Joey Badass killed that scene. Joey Badass is one of my Joey, I get him mixed up. Unique is one of my favorite characters on Raising Kanan. Hands down. Yo, the dude, he delivers in every scene. I mean, come on. I mean, his voice, his cadence, he's cold with it. But when he's pissed, yo, my man's gave basically like a hateful speech. He said he didn't care how old they was. Anybody connected to Rock was just going to get, they was just all their food. They getting annihilated on everything. So, Unique, listen, I said this years and years ago about Kanan. He was raised again. About Kanan himself. I said, I hope they don't kill Kanan off so fast because I'm enjoying his character. I am enjoying Unique's character. His character is just real. It's just someone who's really compelling to me. Like, I love his cadence. I love the way he talks. He's cold with it. He don't care. He's real. He's like Unique. I mean, I need Unique for season 2, man. Don't kill him off yet. Don't kill him off yet. I know y'all at war, but don't kill Unique off yet, man. He had the whole gang out there. They like, it's like and then what I like about Raising Kanan, it's like, because this is all history. I mean, this kind of stuff used to happen back in the early 90s. I mean, especially with the crack epidemic. I mean, so this is kind of like, especially if people born in between late 1950s, early 60s, maybe 70s, kind of early 80s, but in between that range, as being young at around that time, you seeing all this. So they'll be able to relate. They be like, yo, this is crazy. This is exactly like how it used to be down the block. So it's kind of dope seeing that vintage New York beef on television. We haven't seen that in a minute, unless it was in the 90s or something like that. But it was dope. But yeah, man, it's just like Unique is a beast. Like he's had enough. He ain't trying to be peaceful. He ain't going with none of that. So let's talk about Lulu. Now, I had a feeling that Lulu, well, I didn't have a feeling. I knew Lulu was going to pull through because they filming season 2. He mentioned that they was filming season 2 in the Breakfast Club. You didn't hear it? So, but he looked bad. Like, those burns look realistic. Even on Marvin, I like how they still have how his face is not all perfect because he got a burn mark right here. And I like how they kept that real because usually they're on some movie magic type stuff. They act like they'll put him in front of the camera like he wasn't in a fire. So Lulu is there. Then you got Famous' sister. I mean, she ain't about nothing. All right, I'm going to call her right now. She's trash. All she cares about is getting her brother up on them radio so they can get rich. She don't love Lulu for real. That's why she keep coming on to him like that. And the crazy part is, he shot his shot at her, but she seen that he got money. And come on, man, come on, she ain't. He need to get rid of her. And I have a feeling she might end up getting knocked off at some point in the series, and maybe season 2, yeah, or season 3. He might mess around and pull a Tommy on her. Shut your mouth. That was some I don't want to say that was some bad acting, but it was kind of some bad acting, but I liked it at the time and I still do like it. It's still a classic scene. So yeah, man, Unique at it again. They want to finish the job. So you got this little nurse, I guess the hospital ain't paying her enough. She getting with these two two of the Unique's guys, over there looking, like, I mean, I got to give it to them. The wardrobes and the hairstyles are so legit in the show. Like, mostly in some of these shows, you would have a hairstyle that was from the time, but then you'll have someone with a modern day hairstyle. You'll have someone in modern day clothes when the story's supposed to take place in 1991. I don't get it. They keep it 1991 all the way. So, Detective Howard, he peeps, they're going to try to finish the job. They professionals, They're going to try to put him out of his misery. Howard said, nah, arrested them. So, long story short is, I feel like he's doing these favors for Rock so he can get some leverage. He wants Rock to tell Kanan that he's his father. I don't know why she won't just break it down to him. I understand, but at some point, I don't know. From an audience, as a fan, I want him to know that. I want to see what's gonna happen if Kanan finds out that that's his father, And he looks sick. and they did a good job. He looks stressed. He looks tired. He looks done. So I mean, like I said, man, the characters on this series, on this spinoff are more compelling. So I care about Officer Howard a little bit. I wouldn't mind him sticking around for at least half of season 2 or all of season 2. You can knock him off maybe season 3, but overall, man, good episode, man. But I say this because I gotta get my. I said it like I was ending the video, but really I had to process that ending. Rock is turning Kanan to. Now we starting to really see how Kanan became this ill killer. Because you seen power. You seen how he was just bodying people left and right. He is a killer. Shorty, yo, your mother tell you how to shoot and kill someone properly. She said that all them Uzis and all them other guns don't work. Gave her son his first Glock. Yo, we seen how Kanan became the killer that he was in power. 2 to the chest, 1 in the head to finish it off. Now, if you've seen some of Kanan's kills from the previous power, you're gonna realize that he gave a lot of people headshots. He gave a lot of people some head taps. So that's kind of correlating. Long story short, she doesn't really tell him who he's going to kill. They get Unique's jacket. Remember in the previous episode, they got Unique's jacket. So they get Unique's jacket to set everything up. To set him up. Long story short, goes up to Detective Howard. He's shocked. He's like, oh, whoa, what's... And then, Detective Howard, long story short, blasts Detective Howard. I'm thinking he's dead. But in the next trailer, it shows him fighting for his life. But overall, solid episode. It was one of the most fire episodes. I keep telling people, yo, let the story build up. If it was lit like this in like episode 3, I probably still like it, but I appreciated waiting. I like waiting, sometimes. I like when they build up to get to this point. So, overall, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Great episode, fire episode, man. And I keep forgetting this white cop's name, but I feel like maybe, this is my theory, and this is other people's theory, maybe she may get inspired to become a cop. I don't know. Something else is going to have to happen for her to start looking towards the law enforcement. We shall see. But I think it's something in their relationship that's going, I don't know. But I just feel like maybe she may gravitate towards being a cop. That's how she starts learning. Not learning, but that's how she shows interest in becoming a cop, just being around Shorty. But overall, that's my review. My recap. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. What y'all think of the episode. If I missed anything else I needed to touch on, or drop whatever you want to touch up on. Whatever scene I missed, whatever you want to. It's comment anything. But yo, help me get up to 2K. We're getting up there, man. We getting up there. More content is gonna be coming. More content, man. More TV shows. Get ready for BMF. Get ready for book 2, man. It's gonna be we're gonna be hella entertained. It's gonna be lit. And these reviews are gonna be dropping. But you be easy out there, man. Enjoy y'all Sunday, man. And for those who didn't watch it, well, I don't know. I don't know. This is just my review. I'm not gonna put spoilers up. This is for the people who didn't watch it. But anyway, y'all be easy out there.